I'm feeling good. I'm celebrating my 2-year wedding anniversary this month. Yeah, forget this side. They are not happy for me. They're not making any noise. I'm feeling good about it. I've been celebrating every day too, honey. After almost 2,000 men, I deserve it, daggone it. That was a long screening process, yes it was. Me and my husband, we got married at the Justice of Peace too, you know. And I would never suggest that place to get married. It's just some stuff you are not supposed to hear on your wedding day, you know? Like, next! Or now serving number C62. C62. I'm like, that is a fast food wedding if I ain't never heard of one, you know. But I was so pressed to get married. I was like, yes, let me get a number 3 wedding combo with fries, supersize his penis, and upsize his career. Thank you so much. Did you say free refills on orgasms? I'll take it. This is a little lively section up in here. I love it. It's a lot of white people up in this joint. A lot of, only 2 black, 3, 4 black people. And I am so excited to see y'all. Sitting right up front too. Rosa Parks would be so proud of them if she was here. She went to jail so y'all can sit right there. You know that? I sit up front everywhere I go. Comedy show, doctor's office, even a police car. Daggone it. Like you gotta take me to jail in the front, daggone it. Yes, indeed. I just moved. I'm originally from New Orleans. I moved to New York to chase my dreams. My dreams been running fast as I don't know what in this town. Jesus Christ. You know, people do stupid stuff everywhere. People take it to the next level in New York City, you know? You know, somebody bust the back windows out of my car and stole a Snapple and some Cheez-Its off the back seat. I can't even make up no jokes about that, you know? Every time I think about it, I'm like, what in the hell would have happened to my car if I would have had some Popeyes on the back seat? I say, I gotta move from here. My family is not from the hood. We are from the high class, low income part of town. I'm not used to this nonsense right here. New York has a rat problem. Have you seen that too, huh? Have you seen it? No, because you haven't caught the train, sir. You would see it if you catch the train, or just walk outside to put anything in the trash. It's a severe rat problem. Not just in the trains too. I got a mouse in my apartment now. I'm putting down a trap for this half, but she putting down a trap for me, you know. I'm looking behind the door like I'm gonna get some peanut butter for this winch. She looking back behind the door like I'm gonna get some chicken for this winch. I'll take these little chuckles. This table's so lively. They told me not to talk to the audience. I can't help myself. I just love y'all to death. I'm feeling real good. I'm feeling good. Me and my husband too. This is our 2nd week back on drugs. I mean, we've been having a great time. I'm telling you, every married couple should like have a joint, you know? And a glass of wine like here and there every night, you know? Yes, God, drugs in the house. Look, and look, you know I'm so glad too. This is the person I'm supposed to be doing drugs with, you know? My husband. Because I was like on the dating scene, you know, you be doing drugs with random guys on the dating scene. It gets a little crazy. I met some character. Look, I met this one guy, so tall, so gorgeous. I really wanted to give it up the first night, you know, just because I normally give it up the first night, you know. But like right before I left him, I saw he had a cocaine nail. I'm like, cocaine? Like that's the wrong drug. I smoke weed. You know, weed is sexy and fun, right? That's 2 different highs, right? Like I'm somewhere ready to chill and get it on. You somewhere ready to stab me in the forehead and can't keep it up. So I'm like, we could never do drugs together, you know. And if we can't do drugs together, we don't have a future, daggone it. Yes, like I met another man. Oh, he was so sexy. I thought he was gonna be the one. Then he told me one night he used to be a stripper, and I'm like, oh no, like that is something I cannot deal with. A man as a stripper, because it's just a double standard. I think deep down inside, like every woman really wants to be a stripper, like so it's acceptable for us, right? We get set. Look at her. Look, I ain't even said nothing. She already getting sexy right here, you know. It's natural for us to like bust out one of these at night, you know. Foul, boo. Right? It's natural. But, you know, when you think about a man ain't supposed to be wanting to do this right here. You know, this is not a manly move, you know. You don't want to catch your man out back by the trash can doing one of these. Reminiscing when his favorite song come on, you know. I'm like, something about your waist twisting. I can't trust you no more. I don't want to send you out to wash the car. I look out 15 minutes later, you got the hose up. Remember your old striptease. I'm Like I knew something was wrong when he was going out to mow the lawn, greased up, daggone it. Like I had me a Jamaican man too. I'm like, I don't even know how we met. Who taught Jamaican men how to holler at women? Jesus Christ. We got a lot of them in New York. Who taught them how to, I'm walking down the street one day, this Jamaican man is like, baby girl, come sit right down here on this hot summer day and put me nuts on your back, make you feel nice. I was like, nuts on your back? Is that some sort of Jamaican secret? Like, let me know. That's like revert. Anyway, I had me a Muslim man too. Have you ever dated a Muslim man? Oh, that was the longest 15 minutes of my life. Jesus Christ. You can't do nothing with a Muslim man. You know that? None of that. Oh, none of this smiling right here, okay? Get that off your face. None of this cleavage. You can't wear no makeup, no toenail polish. You can't, no hair out, you know. You can't walk with your man. You can't talk. I thought I had signed up for female slavery, you know. Needless to say, I'm back with Christ now, doing all the sinning I want to, daggone it, and being forgiven, you know. Because Christianity, you know, you can pop some ecstasy on a weekend. You can go to orgies. The Lord be like, I already knew you was going to be doing that, baby. I forgive you anyway. Come on back. Come on back. The Lord would have loved me, too, if I was in biblical times, you know, because Jesus had love for the ex-whores, didn't he? Huh? If y'all not laughing, it's because you don't read your Bibles, daggone it. Jesus had love for the ex-whores. You know, remember Mary Magdalene, huh? Remember Ruth? Remember the Good Samaritan, the woman at the well? I'm like, girl, Jesus used to love hanging out with the ex-whores. Oh, my God. I would have had my own verse in the Bible, you know. Like Sister Dell of Nazareth, often met with thy Lord upon the mount, passing thy joint forth and back. I love it. I think I'm in a great relationship now because I was in a horrible relationship before, you know. You hook up with somebody too fast, you can make a bad decision, you know. My ex-boyfriend, I used to want to be nice, you know. I used to be like, I'm just glad I found a man to love me and take care of me, you know. And 3 weeks later, I'm in the kitchen like, I wish somebody shoot him in the head on the way home. God, he used to stress me out, you know. And he needed to get his priorities together, you know. He wanted me to grow my hair, get my feet done, lose some weight, you know. And he got herpes, you know. I'm like, when you planning on getting rid of that, huh? Well, I'm losing all the weight. Thank you so much. And he had one of those, he was a mama's boy. He had one of those mamas that used to make him think he was all that, you know, so that's how he treated me, you know. His mama gonna ask me one day, well, how did you manage to meet my son? I was like, oh, my self-esteem is low. That's how I managed to meet your son. Your son is actually the bottom of the barrel, you know. In fact, as soon as I finish this self-help book, I am out of here, Heather. Got like 13 more pages, and I am T.D. Jason on your ass. We had problems in the bedroom, too, you know, because I love a man that looks good, but, oh, I cannot stand a man that think he look good. Isn't that the worst? God, he really thought I looked good. He looked good, too. He told me I should be able to get, you know, turned on just by looking at him one time before we did it, you know. Yeah, so, you know, I used to be bone dry on him, you know. Like, right before we did it, I'd be in the room like, you know, my staff would be in the room like, like, somebody give me some water, please. I love it, though. I love y'all for coming out to this show. Y'all ready for the hurricane, huh? Are y'all ready? This is the time y'all pick to visit New York when there's a hurricane, huh? All the free concerts. Last week we had an earthquake, or earlier this week we had an earthquake, you know, and everybody was on Facebook talking about it. People still talking about the earthquake. They was like, you know, you gotta get your life right with God. And I'm like, that is not opportune for me right there. I'm just getting back on drugs. I plan on riding this out, you know. I plan on riding it out. Oh my God, my husband has kids, which I love to death. I don't have any kids. And normally, kids put a strain on a relationship, but like this time, like they are just like the best kids. And it's just such a contrast to my ex-boyfriend who had kids. I remember one of his, you know, my ex-boyfriend, him and the mother of his kids wanted me to help watch the kids on the weekends because both of them had to work. I was like, I'm on drugs, you know? I can't be wasting my good drug using time on your kids. I mean, is there a godparent I can call for you, you know? And to think I was going to be a foster parent, oh my God. Like, I am so glad they did not approve me for foster care. I was on my way to jail and didn't even realize it, because foster kids, you feel so sorry for them till you meet one, And foster kids put me through hell. They chased me around the house at night. They almost burned my house down. I got to go looking for them at 3 o'clock in the morning. And God, I said, they say kids are just like animals. And if that's true, some of them foster kids need to be put to sleep, All right, I see y'all didn't take to the kid joke too well. I had a good time with y'all anyway. Thank y'all very much. God bless.